my name is Vivi Mirawati. Today I'm going to tell you one of the best holiday. Last year, me and my family went to Hong Kong. At 5 a.m. in the morning, we went to Soekarno-Hatta Airport in Jakarta with a taxi. It was still dark. We arrived at Soekarno-Hatta Airport and wait for the plane with a while. We went to Hong Kong with a Philippine Airlines. We transited the Manila first before going to Hong Kong. It took about 2-3 hours to the Manila and around 6 hours to Hong Kong. It was a long journey, but the good thing was the food in airplane was enjoyable. It was so delicious. We arrived to Hong Kong at about 12 in the afternoon. We headed to the hotel and went to the Madame Tussauds, which located at the peak tower of Hong Kong. We were lost. We asked around where the peak hotel is, but it was far away from our location. We thought we could walk there and use a train, but unfortunately, the train was being fixed, so we couldn't ride the train to go to the top of the hill. We was decided to take a cab there. When we go to the top of the hill, the peak tower, we could see the whole town up there. It was such a breathtaking view. In the Madame Tussauds, we could saw about 100 white figures there, about the important people all around the world. We took a lot of photos there. Then we went to the hotel. We stayed at Royal Park Hotel location in Shantin, Hong Kong. We stayed there for 1 day only. On the second day, we went to Macau by ferry. The journey to Macau took about 1 or 3 hours. When we were there, we took a bus to go to our hotel. We stayed in the Venezia Resort Hotel. It was one of the famous hotels. It has a handmade river and gondola ride as if we are in Europe. In the mall was also located under the hotel. There was some casino at the lobby of the hotel. After we checked in, we went to the San Paul at Santo Antonio by bus provided by the hotel. It was a Catholic church and famous landmark in Macau. We walked out the marketplace there and arrived at the San Paul. We ate some street food too. It was appetizing. I headed back to the hotel by bus and walked for 30 minutes from the bus stop to enjoy and the night city view there. We was skyscraper building and a lot of huge hotel and casino. On the next day, my family and I went back to Hong Kong and stayed at the same place, the Royal Park Hotel. Once we arrived in Hong Kong, we soon headed on Ocean Park. It was located at Wong Chung Hang. We went there by MRT. After we reached the Ocean Park, we took a cable car to go to an island which is separated from the actual location by the Sam Mountains. The view from the cable car was amazing. We were on top of the sea and mountain. On the second island, there was a lot of attraction such as roller coaster, an aquarium, and the other. The Ocean Park Hong Kong was a research center to about some aquatic animal. So not only we got our fun, we also learned a lot of things there. We went there until 5 p.m. Then we headed back to the first island by cable car and took MRT to go to our hotel. On the next day, we went to Disneyland Hong Kong by MRT. I have 3 children and the 3 of them really love Disney. They enjoy went to Disneyland Hong Kong. We enjoy all the ride. It was very crowded and hot. But of course, our exhaustion was paid by the fun from all the attraction there. But suddenly, the landmark of Disneyland, the castle, was closed. So we couldn't take photo at the castle. One of the scariest rides there was the Space Mountain. It was a roller coaster. It's one of the fastest roller coasters. After a long journey, we finally headed back to our hotel and rest. On the next day, we went to the Citygate Outlet Mall location in Tung Chung. From there, we went to Ngong Ping Islands. It was based in Lantau Island, Hong Kong. It hosts Pauling Monastery and Tan Tiam Buddha statue up at the hill. We went there with cable car, so we could saw everything. The floor part of the cable car was transparent glass, so we could see all the mountain below us. The view was stunning, but after the journey took about half an hour. Some storm started to rise in. The cable car was swaying left and right because of the strong wind. But finally we arrived at the cable car center. A while later, we finally arrived. We took a bus and went to the market there. We walked across the Lady Market and we climbed a lot of stairs to get to the top of the hill where the Tan Tiam Buddha statue is located. The view up there was amazing. Then we went to Ngong Ping village and took a walk there, exploring the village. We learned some Chinese and Buddhist culture. There were some statues about the god of Buddhists. Then after looking around, we headed back to our hotel by bus. The next morning, it was finally the day that we went to Indonesia. So in total, we stayed in Hong Kong at 5 days and Macau for 1 day. We went to Hong Kong airport and waited for our plane. We took the same plane, which is the Philippine Airlines. So we have to transit to the Manila again. We took a plane in the morning and arrived in the Manila in the afternoon. But we have to wait for the plane to board and it took a lot of time due to the weather outside. It was raining hard and we could see some lighting out there. We waited until it was dark, but there was not announcement or explanation why the plane wasn't boarding yet. We waited until the airport employee approached us. They explained to us that there were some error in the system, so the plane to Jakarta is overbooked. Because of that, the plane couldn't board yet. So they were approached for some families or some people who would stay in Manila from a day because there was too many passengers in one plane. We waited for a while because we didn't have money left. To be exact, we didn't have peso. We didn't know anything about Manila, but after I discussed it with my family, we decided to stay in Manila for one day. They gave us some pocket money, a hotel, and many others accommodation. They gave us a ride with a cab to our hotel. I don't actually remember what the hotel name was because I was really tired and I didn't notice it. After we arrived at the hotel, they checked us in and we wait for them at the lobby. We were hungry because it was late. I haven't eaten since we arrived at Manila because we didn't have any peso. But the staff give us some food. Then we ate in the hotel with some other families who decided to stay at Manila for a day. I haven't been to the Manila before, and that was my first time to visit Manila. The city looked like in Jakarta. That was my first impression. There was traffic too. My son was a fan of Manny Pacquiao, a world famous boxer. He was at the hotel and was in a meeting. My son knew he was there because there was a banner at the lobby about Manny Pacquiao is having dinner at the hotel. So after dinner, me and my son wait for Manny Pacquiao to come out from the dinner place. When he came out, my son took a picture with him. My son was very happy. After all that, we finally head back to our room and rest. On the next day in the morning, we went to Manila Airport again and went back to Indonesia by Philippine Airlines. It was one of the unforgettable holiday I have. That it's for my story about my best holiday. Hope you enjoy listening to it and thank you for watching. Bye.